What up, guys? Alchemist, and I got something nice for you. So I have a very special video for you guys today, revolving around Thunderlord. Thunderlord is so cracked this season, is unbelievable, and I'm surprised more people aren't talking about the amazing in-game capabilities of Thunderlord. First off, you don't know what Thunderlord do. Final blow of this weapon generates stunning lightning strikes from above. So as you keep shooting the enemy consistently, it does lightning strikes. Also, if you get a final blow against the enemy, well, it says that getting final blows against the enemy gives you lightning strike. But also too, if you keep shooting at the enemy non-stop, it does lightning strike. But also, lightning strikes now grants a stack of bolt charge. So now when you shooting Thunderlord at enemies, getting final blows, or you just consistently shooting at one enemy, whenever lightning strikes, you get a bolt charge from Thunderlord. And as y'all know, you only need one bolt charge to be able to just get max bolt charge. Once you get one stack of bolt charge, you just do damage from anything and get that bolt charge stack all the way up for you to do a bolt charge, bolt from the sky and do a lot of damage. As you hold the weapon longer as you fire, it gets faster, more accurate the longer you shoot it, and generate lightning strikes, like I just said, when you keep shooting someone. Right? I also got Feeding Frenzy, so every time you get kills, it increases the reload speed, which you need. If you don't got that, the reload speed is kind of meh, And then also, when you call lightning strikes with the catalyst, when you call lightning strike with this weapon, it partially reloads the magazine from reserve. So most of the time, you don't have to reload with this weapon. It says 62 magazine, but most of the time, you end up shooting like 120, 130 bullets. Okay. Now, what makes this so special is the artifact. Thunderlord got so many things going for it in the artifact. It's insane. We're not going to touch on Overload machine gun because Thunderlord intrinsically does overload. But what they added this season that is so amazing, it already was in the game, but Bungie didn't add like a verbiage to it, is exhaust modifier, right? Exhausted in this game is what overload usually does to any enemy. Some people don't know the mods for champions, unstoppable, overload, and barrier, they do stuff even if you're not shooting at a champion, right? Overload, whenever you shot overload bullets at enemies, it made them do less damage, 10% less damage. If you shot unstoppable bullets at enemies, it automatically flinched them no matter what, unless there was a modifier on, like iron, I think it's called in PvE. That modifier on where enemies can't flinch. But yeah, unstoppable bullets always flinch enemies. Overload bullets always made enemies do 10% less damage. And then barrier champion bullets, whatever, anti-barrier bullets made it that you was able to shoot through barriers in the game, like when a hobgoblin put their little red fire shield up, you can shoot through it. If a Taken Vandal put up a shield, you can shoot through it. Cabals that got shields, you can shoot through it, etc. Champion modifiers on guns always did something, whether you were shooting a champion or not. So shooting the overload gun used to just make it that an enemy do 10% less damage, but there was no verbiage in the game for it. Bungie now finally added verbiage in the game called exhausting. So now when you shoot overload bullets, you do the 10%. But the thing about it is, since they added that verbiage, a lot of things opened up this season with the artifact. So with this, enemies do 10% less damage, right? We got overclock and load for machine guns this season. While you amplify or have bolt charge, arc weapons gain increased handling and reload speed. So this making that Thunderlord shoot reload faster and got better handling, pulling the gun out ADS and quicker. The second thing we got for Thunderlord this season is hold the line. While surrounded, meaning when you're near 3 enemies within 15 meters, machine guns and glaives gain increased reload speed and stability. So now you get even more reload speed and stability. But also, final blows heal you. So while you're surrounded by 3 enemies within 15 meters, any machine gun kill you get will heal you, right? Of course, we're rocking Dielectric. Defeating arc debuffs targets grant bolt charge, and then rapidly defeating arc debuffs targets spawns or overpower and heals a small portion of health. So of course we're rocking that as well. And now you're probably thinking, well, Alchemist, what arc debuff is Thunderlord doing? It's not doing joke or anything. I'm gonna get there. That's the special thing about Thunderlord right now. We're rocking Disruptor Spike. Improves the effects of Exhaust and Sever, lowering a target's damage output even further. So for Sever, it was 40%, but now it's buffed up to 52% with this modifier, this artifact perk. And then Exhaust was 10%, and it only went up to 12.5%. Understandable, it's too easy to proc overload, right? This is why, and my numbers were so fudged, not so fudged, but my numbers was even lower with the build I'm rocking right now, the 99.9% damage reduction build. Exhaust and Sever stacks in this game. When you know if you exhaust the target in this game, because they're having like a red stripe going down their body repeatedly in a loop. It's a red stripe that keep going down their body as a loop, letting you know that you gave them exhaust in this game, right? Sever in this game, it does a green line that keeps slowly going down the person's body and then looping over and over again, letting you know you just severed them, right? And Sever stays on for 10 seconds, I believe, right? So, unless you got the fragment or make them even longer, then it stays on for like 15 seconds. So, in this game, when you exhaust the target, you can also sever them, and you will see a red line going down their body looping and a green line going down their body and looping, letting you know both are in effect. So you can exhaust and sever a target in this game. So the numbers I did the other day, there's even more damage reduction in this build, because we're rocking the same build today with Thunderlord to showcase it. Bungie don't do this build, the Destiny servers too. Okay, so that's good, right? Oh my god, what in the middle of a recording? What? How? The wire? What? Okay, we're back before I got rudely interrupted. Okay, we was on the juicy part too for the end that went out. Photonic Flare, defeating an exhausted or severed target with arc damage releases a blinding burst. Exhausted targets deal reduced outgoing damage. So Thunderlord intrinsically already does overload bullets. It automatically reduces the damage on targets. So this season, as of right now, any enemy that Thunderlord kills, it automatically blinds. It does a blinding burst around every enemy it kills, and you will see that during my Lost Sector run. You will see the blind explosion that Thunderlord is giving off on its own because of this artifact perk right here. This perk right here has given Thunderlord a hidden perk to be able to blind enemies that it kills now, instead of just lightning strikes as well. So now Thunderlord is doing bolt charges, lightning strikes, blinding explosions, and can reload on his own with the lightning strikes. It's freaking ridiculous. Freaking ridiculous. And then of course we're rocking flashover to make it that we get amplified when we get maximum bolt charges, and make the bolt charges do more damage. And then the cherry on top, we got heavy ordnance regeneration, which make it that when we shoot 8 machine gun bullets, we get ×2 resist for like 12 seconds, 15 seconds, and for 10 seconds we get grenade and melee regeneration, 80% uptime on our melee and grenade regeneration for that duration. It's amazing. And then of course we're rocking defibrillating blast, so when we stun the champion we get maximum bolt charges. But we're here for the second part. Whenever we trigger our arc bolt charge, we get health and the joke combatants that's near us, well, near that enemy that got struck by the lightning. Yeah, Thunderlord is cracked this season, this episode. Don't sleep on it. Use the artifact perks that I put on, and I promise you Thunderlord is just insane right now. So right now, intrinsically, if an unstoppable is near an enemy you kill, he will get blinded and the unstoppable will get stunned. So right now Thunderlord technically is stunning overloads and unstoppables as long as you can kill an enemy right near the overload, right near the unstoppable. It's insane. Right now I'm kind of sad I have none of the ornaments for Thunderlord, because golly, they look amazing, and this gun is amazing this season. Make sure y'all get Thunderlord in y'all hands. Hope you guys enjoyed this little information, and also too, make sure you turn on your tune once so you get some extra artifact perks, and make sure you turn on your goddamn Void Shrapnel tonic to give you that extra 50+ intellect in your builds. Anyway, love you guys, appreciate you guys always, enjoy the Lost Sector run, and until next time, stay up. This build is even more cracked because of me finding that out. It's even more cracked, bruh.